All right, so we're long overdue here for the range video. It's been quite the busy summer, but anyway, we're finally out here. Got up to 200 yards to play with, so today we're going to be testing that 150 grain, that 139 grain, and then some hand loads that I had put together in the Tikka T3. So yeah, we're shooting the Hornady American Whitetail in 139 grain interlock. Testing out Hornady Precision Hunter in 150 grain. And then I got my hand loads here. I put together 139 grain SST, shooting some accurate 4350 there. So I'm gonna give the Tikka some breaks in between. This might take a while, but let's see how she groups. Hoping for anything around 1.5 inches, to be honest with you, with this small pencil barrel. It's a warm day, it's 86 degrees out, so. All right, as I do with anything with a new scope, I'm gonna try and bore sight it. So you can see I got 25, 50, 75, and then that's 100. I have a target down there at the 100-yard range. Or sorry, 50 yards. And what I'm gonna basically end up doing is popping my bolt out. And you wanna look down that barrel, get that barrel centered. My camera's not gonna focus here, but it's jumping around. Try to look straight down that barrel and get that target centered in your barrel. So your barrel's gotta be perfectly, the front and back hole in your barrel gotta be centered, and then get that target centered on there as well. And then pop up to your scope and see where you're sitting on your scope on that target. Once you got those two lined up, it should be about 1.5 inches low when you fire, 2 inches low, and then move it out to 100, and then you can dial it in at 100. So that's what we're gonna do. I probably won't show the sight in for my 50-yard sight in shot, but we'll just do the 100-yard shots. Getting that scope zeroed in might take a few rounds, so just be prepared for that. All right, we're gonna start off with the Hornady Precision Hunter 150 grainers. And no, I don't have a chronograph. I do have one, but it is not working, so I don't know what to tell you there. We're just gonna go out. We're just going to go off of group size, I guess. So here we go. Precision Hunter 150 grain, and we're running out of daylight. Well, I've only got 7 rounds of these 150s left. We're just gonna have some fun and shoot steel. We're running out of daylight, so I'll just use the rest of these up. See if I can hit some steel at 200 with it. Looks like there's it's got to be a 2 MOA target out there. See what we can do here. 150 grain Hornady. So today was just kind of testing out these hand loads and trying to find a good weight bullet that would work good in that 7mm 08. And you kind of got to do that with a brand new gun. The 139s I've heard are really good, so that's why I got them and that's why I hand loaded them. But I'm not gonna lie, these 150s are looking pretty good too. So I'll show you the target here in just a second. Okay, so this is the 150 grain Precision Hunter. That is about an inch, a little over an inch. So that group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots in that group. Whoop, I'm way off with my camera. 7 shots. I don't know, we're looking at an 1 3/4 group. Yikes with this one here. These squares are not to scale. This is just something I quick whipped up on CAD and printed out on a 2x3 sheet. 139 grain Hornady whitetail, not very good. That's got to be an 1.5 inches. My knuckles are a little over an inch. So, but the hand loads, said I had these 2 shots and then 1 flyer kick out, but that's not terrible. I'd like to do a 5-shot group and see if that one was just like a goofy flyer or something. Maybe the charge weight was a little off. So not too bad. Let's go take a walk out to 200 now. So head down here to the 200 yard range, or 200 yard target. Grass is kind of tall. That was with the 150 grain Hornady Precision Hunter, shooting that ELDX bullet. And pleasantly surprised, 200 yards. We'll take a look at these targets, and like I said, 3 shots. 3rd shot I flipped up that little one and hit the big one a whole bunch of times. Let that gun cool off and I'll shoot those last 2 rounds down here, but here we are. So there's the big target. Like I said, that's about we'll back up a little bit, 10 12 inches. And then you got the little guy here that I flipped up. You can see my fresh splatter marks on it. Hit 3 times and hit that bad boy a couple times. But yeah, you can see we're 2 bills, 200 yards. We're a ways away, slightly uphill. Technically, I think it's 198 if you take the measurement right from the front of the bench, but 200, we're calling it. All right, we're gonna head back. There's the 200 yard targets behind me. I think I'm gonna just shoot off the last couple of rounds of that 150 grain. God, I mean, that thing was pretty good. Another day, I think I'll shoot more of those hand loads and see if I can tighten that group up a little bit. I think that 139 will be good, but if I ever get in a pinch, I'll know that 150 grain shoots pretty darn good out of this gun too. So yeah, that's it. I'm not going to show the last 2 shots because I'm just farting around here before the sun goes down. But if you guys like it, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and tell me, out of these groups, which one would you use? Ignore those lower ones. That's the 270 I shot, and that's a little 223 I was plinking with, but which one would you take? I really do like that one. I think there's some room for improvement on that one. American whitetail, sorry. I don't know what happened there, but probably not gonna be my choice this year. I'll just be shooting that ammo for fun, burning it up. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you later.